Hi everyone, the Canada West women's rugby coaches have decided there is every reason to believe the six-time defending conference champion Lethbridge Pronghorns are untouchable on the pitch. Among 5 coaches, 4 voted the Horns to finish number 1 again. Coaches could not place a vote for their own team. Well, they shocked several teams in the Canada West last season, and this year they're out to prove it was not an accident. The University of Lethbridge Pronghorns women's hockey team is back on the ice, and they say they're ready to take their program to yet another level. Daryl Rummel reports.
Head coach Chandy Kipe is known for setting lofty goals. Despite no evidence suggesting the Horns would come near a playoff spot last season, Kipe promised one and delivered. 1 year after a first-round playoff exit, she's at it again. She says with the addition of Mount Royal and 6 teams making the playoffs, this group of Pronghorns should make the 3rd round.
People come into our barn, our Lethbridge goes there, and they just kind of assume it's an easy 2 to 4 points. And, you know, we had that surprise last year, and I think this year everyone's going to be prepared and ready to play us.
So I think every year from now on, because we're doing good, that it's going to be a good recruiting tool, and we'll just keep improving as we go.
It's a big change from years past when a weekend set with the Horns for most teams was considered an afterthought.
No, yeah, it sucked winning four or 5 games, not many at all, and always losing, and then if we only lost by 1 goal, being like, oh, that wasn't a bad game, and now we're like so mad if we do lose, so it's a good feeling.
The Horns say that chapter in Horns history is now closed, and they're out to prove that last year wasn't a fluke.
I think we'll maybe surprise a lot of people. A lot of people thought last year was just a little bit of a fluke, but I think we're for real, and we got quite a few new rookies in that I think will be a great addition to our team.
We want to be more aggressive, dynamic. I think, you know, the goal scoring is coming. We just want to make sure that our transition, you know, we capitalize off of any mistakes teams play and really force them to cough up that pocket.
The Horns will start this season the way last year finished, with a 2-game set against the Calgary Dinos, the very team that ended their almost magical run of a year ago. Daryl Rummel, CTV Sports, Lethbridge.
And the Horns play a pair of exhibition contests this weekend. Well, a lockout hasn't stopped the NHL's Central Scouting Bureau from doing its work. Today, they released their preliminary list of players to watch for the 2013 draft. Hunter Shinkarik of the Medicine Hat Tigers tops that list from the Western Hockey League. Lethbridge Hurricanes skaters Axel Blomqvist and Adam Henry also appear on the list. Henry will miss the first half of the season, though, due to a heart condition. Jonathan Martin, Douglas Morris, and Spencer Wan of the Kootenay Ice are also considered players to watch this season. The future of Edmonton's proposed new arena is murkier than ever. In an interview yesterday with the Edmonton Journal, Oilers owner Daryl Cates disputes claims by Edmonton City Council that he requested sweeping changes to the deal for a new downtown rink. Reports suggest Cates wants more money for construction and a $6 million annual operating subsidy. He urges councillors to make some quick decisions on this deal, but there is now doubt as to whether this project will actually go through. The Toronto Blue Jays are involved in the pennant race, just not in the way that they want to be. The lowly Jays began a series with the American League East leading New York Yankees this afternoon, and the Jays fell behind early. Runners on the corners for Robinson Cano. He belted one to center field over the head of Colby Rasmus, and it was 1-0 New York. They were up 3-0 after 1 inning. Yankees pitcher Andy Pettitte was making his first start since breaking his leg back in June. He threw 75 pitches over 5 innings and did not allow a run. But the Jays made things interesting in the 8th inning. 45-year-old Omar Vizquel doubled down the line and right, and it was now 3-2. That hit moved Vizquel past Babe Ruth on the all-time hits list with 2,874. Still in the 8th, bases loaded for Rajay Davis. He hit a line drive to left, and it was caught by Ichiro Suzuki, and 4-2 was the final score. The Yankees maintain their half-game lead in the American League East over Baltimore. And Jackie, that is the sports.
Coming up next, 4 lovely little kittens are looking for a home in Pets of the Week.